How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Oh, I have to put this on. You don't have to.
Hi, Peter.
Okay, we're going to get started with Sean Manaea and Pete Alonso. Again, we have microphones on both sides, so please just raise your hand and wait for the microphone. And who wants to start? Start down here with Mike.
Sean, there's been some, I don't know if you know, there's been some high-scoring games played here in the past London series. Just kind of what have you heard about trying to pitch in this park?
I mean, not too much. I mean, I have seen the games on TV, and yeah, it kind of looks like the balls fly, but I don't know, not treating it like anything other than regular games. So just got to make pitches at the end of the day.
And also, what was yesterday like for you? Did you get to do anything different, exciting?
Yeah, I mean, just got to walk around town for a little bit, and then we had a team dinner last night, and it was really, really cool. Got to see some of the city driving through it, and definitely a beautiful city. So it was really cool.
Pete, how was your pub experience with the relievers?
Oh, it was super fun. Really enjoyed it. I thought it was a great time, and it was really nice to have a proper pint of Guinness.
Go in the back.
Hey fellas, I saw that you guys in the team were trying out loads of English snacks. Do you have any particular favourites?
Not off the top of my head. Sorry, that's really loud. No, but do you have any recommendations?
I saw. So I think.
I'm a big chocolate guy. So
Cadbury's. You got to have Cadbury's.
All right.
It's better than Hershey's. Huge, better, much better than Hershey's.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be the judge of that. Just kidding.
Not sure there's much of a debate. Pickled onion Monster Munch, very good.
All right.
Yeah.
Pickled onion Monster Munch?
Yeah. Fruit pastels.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not really much of a candy guy, but I have a question for you.
Go. Pete Alonso, the polar bear. Hit me.
Yeah, so I'm not necessarily sure because Sunday we're leaving, unfortunately. So I know Sunday roasts are a thing. Are they served like specifically on Sundays at places, or can you get this like at any time? Like a London roast, is that like? And what's your best recommendation for that?
That varies. That varies. All I'd say is just have as much gravy as possible. I think you can get them on Sundays, but you can get them pretty much any time.
So
roast beef.
Yeah, so we're taking off like probably right after the game. So like best spot in a pinch, like kind of like where all the touristy stuff is.
Oh, I've got none. Toby Carvery, yeah.
First every day.
No.
Okay.
We got some.
Yeah. It's available. That's
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
What's the best fish and chips in town?
Oh, that's a good show. That's a good question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Golden Hind.
And are you gonna have mushy peas?
If that's a thing, yeah, sure.
Yeah. 100% get mushy peas.
Okay.
And just a actual question about baseball for you, Pete. This year, a couple of weeks ago, we saw that Francisco Lindor called a team meeting, and there's really a sign of leadership there from the core members of the team. And you're one of those leaders, especially with the bat in hand. This year, having come from a rookie all the way through to the position that you're in now, how do you process that? How do you work through that as being one of the leaders of a team now?
I mean, it's really happened fast. I mean, it's happened. I mean, this is my 6th year. It seems like blink of an eye as just first couple days, weeks, months in the big leagues. But now, almost 6 years later, sitting here, and it's pretty. I mean, it's been a wonderful journey, and it's. I think for me, I just pride myself in consistency, being the same guy every day, taking. Obviously taking my work, pride in my work very seriously. I want to be able to impact others in a positive way, whether that be picking a teammate up or just being normal, not having any sort of, not being anyone other than myself. I pride myself in being me every day and showing up and just providing consistency. In baseball, it's a up and down sport, but for me, I pride myself on posting up, playing every day, and being as consistent as I possibly can be.
Go on the left side. Yeah.
Okay, for both of you, Pete and Sean, the three major sports in England, of course, are football or soccer, rugby, and cricket. Do you have any knowledge or interest whatsoever in any of those three sports?
I know a little bit about rugby and a little bit about football, but definitely not cricket. So, yeah.
Yeah, I know zero things about cricket, but I do really like, or one of my favorite football players is Didier Drogba, Chelsea player for a long time.
Yeah, out of the Ivory Coast, right?
Yeah. Just an electric footballer. So one of my favorite players to watch. And I know a little bit about rugby. I think it's a really cool sport. And it's a really intense sport. And looking at some of the documentaries and stuff, like the brotherhood that those guys share, it's pretty special. So
Amazing.
yeah.
I know nothing about cricket either, but I know USA upset Pakistan yesterday. So well done, USA.
USA, that's right.
Yeah.
On the right.
Sure. Question for Pete. You had the chance to compete at the WBC against the Great Britain team. I just wanted maybe some thoughts on that Great Britain team, obviously qualifying themselves for the next one. Drew Spencer now moving into the Yankees organization. What do you sort of make of the development of the sport in this country?
It's really awesome to see kind of like the journey that they've had to get where they're at in qualifying. I know baseball and cricket, share very similarities, and I think being able to grow the sport over here, it would definitely, hopefully it's sparking a lot of interest in some young kids, and hopefully, like, I know this initiative inspires some kids and programs for the youth, and hopefully there's fields for kids that want to get into it. Baseball is such a great sport, and I feel like cricket and baseball, like if you have similar interest in both, and having that available here could be really cool, especially inspiring the youth.
And having an international tournament, again, like a WBC where you're representing your country, how important is that for, in addition to a series like this, and kind of growing the game outside of America?
I mean, it's really important, and it was a huge honor representing United States during the WBC, and it was an honor, and it's a huge dream of mine, and hopefully get to do it again.
Brilliant, thank you.
Well, all the way in the back on the left side.
Thank you. It's always a good plan for the MLB to sell the sport overseas, but it also makes you have to go a lot further for your physical health. Do you feel like it's a good thing for you as players, or would you rather maybe not do it?
I'm all for it. I love traveling, being tired, and the grind of it all is all part of the process. And any way to expand the game, grow the game, I think is healthy for it. And coming to places like London, or last year I went to Mexico City, like being able to play baseball in a different country, city is so cool and special to me. So for me, I'm all for it, even though it is a little hard at times, but definitely worth it.
Yeah, I'm stoked to be here. It's such a unique experience, and I think I'm really stoked to do it. I was really excited when it came out on the schedule, when I saw that we were going to be here. So this is definitely a bucket list thing, and jet lag's a choice. I mean, we're here, and the time's the time, and I think for us, thankfully we had 2 off days, so I think we'll all be ready to go by the time the weekend comes around.
similarly, but just in a micro sense, how has it gone logistically, practically, with the time change and sleeping and adjusting to things like that?
I think, about as good as it can be. The Mets have done a good job of providing information on, what to do to beat jet lag. So yesterday was kind of a little hard just because, I think everybody wanted to sleep, but, we all knew it was better to just stay up and do something for a few hours and then, be able to go to sleep at night. So, with that being said, I think, the Mets have done a really good job with just providing information for us to perform over the weekend.
Yeah, I'd say, the team's done a great job providing some insight on how to tackle this, and ultimately, what it boils down to is just catching up to the time, and I think everyone did follow the protocol. So, like I said, by the time the weekend rolls around, Saturday, Sunday, we'll be ready to go.
In the middle.
Hey guys, your rivalry against the Phillies takes place at a similar time to England's rivalry against the hated Australians in the T20 World Cup. So what message would you give to English bat and ball fans and steer them away from that horrible, horrible matchup, England-Australia, and tune into you guys?
I don't know. Do you?
You can always record that one and watch our game.
Yeah, just do that.
I'll come over here. I'll stand up on the right.
With you guys being on an international stage, same question for Sean and Pete. What do you hope fans come away learning about the Mets this weekend?
Just how exciting baseball is in general. Obviously I love it, and I think a lot of people in America love it. But growing the sport in different countries, I think is such a cool opportunity. And these games can get wild at times, but it's all part of it. And especially when you got two rivals, like the Mets and Phillies, I think it's sets the stage for some epic times, and no better place to do it than on a international stage.
Take one last one down here in the front.
So in 2019, your teammates JD and Adam were here. Have they shared any knowledge of the trip over here, given you any tips or things they have to tick off their bucket list now they're here for a second time?
JD was our tour guide this morning. He showed us the changing of the guard, which was a really cool experience. So that was pretty epic. And JD just navigated the streets like a local. It was pretty cool.
Yeah. JD told us to pretty much stay up the whole time the first night. So, I took that to heart, and here we are. So, yeah.
All right, guys, thanks. Yeah, thank you guys.
Thank you guys. Cheers.
Amazing.